try and be love. Try and be love. Try and be. That's why we here for. We try and be legendary.
Yeah, zoning my second bottle. Focus still on tomorrow. Sober thoughts keep me anxious. My way gon' keep me calmer. Poetry keep.
Coach Ron Oden has been such a wonderful addition to Crockett from the time he first arrived. And when he became head coach, and I get fuzzy on the ears because I've been here so long, he has done that job masterfully well. The kids have always performed well. But the thing that really endears him to me is that I know the program has integrity. I know that he does what's best for students. It's never about a quick win. It's about doing things the right way and about getting kids to college. I think he handles his coaches well also. But the thing I really love is that he never, ever fails to include the academic part of school. He never glosses over that to say, gee, I helped create this great football player. It's always, they will be able to compete academically and athletically. He builds their bodies. We have probably the greatest weight training program that we've had in the history of the school. He does everything balanced. He's always preparing them physically, but he also doesn't accept excuses for not doing what they need to do in the classroom. He supports them in every way that he can. And again, I just go back to the integrity piece. As a principal, I always have to worry about, is everybody eligible? But he works with the athletic director. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. He runs a tight ship. He runs a good program. I would put him up with skills and just his overall leadership style and focus on academics. He could stand up against anybody, any coach, anywhere. Always puts the interest of the students first. I absolutely do. I think the involvement of his family as a whole, and you can attest to that, Rob. Football is, again, not just about athletics. It's about all those values that help create really, really, really good players. We've all seen players who could perform on the field but didn't have interpersonal skills, or they didn't have social skills to allow them to be successful as business people or just in their interactions with others. Coach Rod pulls it all together. I met his mom, his younger brother went to Crockett. His son has been coming to Crockett with him since he was an infant. His wife takes part in a lot of our activities, and now they have a new baby girl. But he's always the solid citizen. Coach Rod, maybe one of the best things, and I've seen him when he's been really upset at games. I know he has to be upset because a play was busted, something went wrong. But he never allows himself to lose control. He always, always remains professional. I think even in terrible losses, you know, a year ago when we lost at Catholic Central, and I know his heart was breaking just like the boys, but he did not fall down to cussing and fussing and carrying on or attacking or blaming anybody. And that's it. As an adult, we know that we can't blame somebody else for every adversity we have in our lives, and I think he does instill those values that you just persevere, you go on. You didn't get it this time, we'll get them next time. That we're interdependent. There's no single man on that field that's going to win a game by himself. It's putting the pieces together so that it all fits. And again, that's exactly how he looks at these young men. They can't just perform on the field. They've got to have those other skills, those interpersonal skills, those academic skills, those life skills that will make them good citizens. And I really think that's the biggest part of what Coach does. He's really helping develop young men.